Alright. Welcome everyone. This is Team Battle Tourney 4, and I'm just taking care of a little bit of logistics and then we'll get this started. Just a quick second. Letting the participants know their characters. Alright. We should get started whenever they're ready.
Here comes a new challenge.
Here we go. We are seeing Derp versus Evolved Bag, a newcomer. Red Jaina versus Green Arcar, which was a matchup that kind of surprised me. Not a matchup, character gem combination. Okay. Jaina gets Arc Shot turn 1. Decides to save it for a little bit. Possibly to get rid of poison. It's a pretty good choice. Throw turn 1 by Arc, that is extremely bold. Okay, gets poison on. Very good. Let's see. I mean, sure. If you don't have an exchange, if you don't have anything that you want to exchange, may as well. Just, I guess. Just flaunting that you have a throw, I guess. Okay, they both have fireballs. So Jaina has to be a little bit careful and get rid of it. So it wouldn't be unreasonable for Jaina to start just red bursting early, right? Exchanges away low block for throw. Yeah, you want to exchange away low block because Argagar's fastest attack is high. Fireballs again. Argagar is happy to just... Okay. I guess that works. It's a very aggressive play having poison on. It worked out, clearly. They got full meter. Powers up 2 throws. 4 super 2, right. Makes sense that you want a super card, even if you're not gaining the meter. So now Jaina has to respect a very fast move as well. Okay, that's a win for Argagar. Jaina exchanges away for the dodge and triggers Recklessness. So not many good combos in hand yet, which is unfortunate. As Jaina, this might have been a good chance to use the Arc Shot to get rid of the poison. Okay, Fire Kick. Ooh, very nice bubble shield. Crossfire Kicks is probably makes sense here because it's the least risky attack that beats Argar's Flying Fish. Very nice, Argar has every card in the game in hand, I guess. He can very easily power up. Chooses to not do that. That's interesting. Okay, so Jaina is playing the reversal throw mix-up. Yeah, she reversals. Makes sense. It also made sense for Argar to just go for it. What's interesting is that you didn't use your burst. Because red burst is always going to deal the same amount of damage, right? But your super could deal more damage if you have more super cards. You use Arc Shot even though Argar doesn't have poison anymore. Which is a strange turn to do it. Powers up with probably ease? No, throws. Okay. You probably want to exchange away for a throw though, because otherwise you're letting Argar just bubble shield or dodge forever. For free. Yep, exchange it for throw. Good. And draws Coals. Okay. So you dodge here as Jaina, yeah, right? Argar doesn't seem to have many throws in hand, and he doesn't have poison, so even if he fireballs you, that's not really much of a loss for you. Goes for an overhead, okay. Argar dodges into what? Do you have any throws? Super 2? F. Okay, you have an F. Perfect. Hello, CPAT. Okay, we have long range, so now Argar has a turn of either dodge or bubble shield for free. He could just exchange for dodge if he wanted. Growth Surge. This is a weird turn to Growth Surge because Jaina can just nullify it by dodging, right? You can't throw. Because you're at long range. Powers up the Flying Fish for Super 1. Are we far enough in the game that it's reasonable to power up your Flying Fish? I don't know, it's a very important tool. Getting rid of it is going to maybe hurt. Yep, Jaina just dodges. Makes sense. Okay. Jaina is kind of struggling a little bit because of powering up with those throws. There's a couple of things that she wants to fetch. You probably want to fetch throw? You fetch E. Okay. Well, Argar can just bubble shield, right? Yeah, exactly. I guess he could always respect that you have the last throw in hand, because I think she's only had 3 of them in this card. Let's see. Yeah, 3 of them. Argar does Green Storm, so threaten the fish. Yeah, Jaina did reversals. It wasn't a bad turn to fish. It was good. Do you pump the Dragonheart? With hot coals? Okay, I guess. you just left 3 damage on the... No, 5 damage on the table. Is it 5? It's 5 damage, yeah. Hello, Alien Toy Shop. Nice to see you here as well. Just so you know, the stream is delayed like at least 2 minutes, possibly more. Just for preventing cheating. Okay, Jaina uses her last dodge. Okay, yeah, stall out the Green Storm. So the problem with being Jaina here is that you only have attacks, right? Because you spent all your throws and dodges. So Arc can either bubble shield or dodge for free. And unless you want to spend your 2 meter, you are going to get hit. I suspect Brina is now realizing her folly. Yep. So hits with yet another bubble shield. Can't return bubble shield. Okay, you have too many cards. That's not something I expected to see. Need to power up more. Once you have such a big hand as Argagar, you probably want to spend it with a power up because you only have 3 combo points. Fetches back a low block. That is probably reasonable to do in this situation. Oh. Storms, okay. Sure. Discard T. Powers up with Zeds. That's probably inadvisable. Zed is such a good tool. It's essentially an armored move, right? And exchanges away F, which is also probably not a great idea. You really want F in hand. Because it's probably your best dodge follow-up, right? Your best combo ender. Right, Argagar has an overhead. B and Y, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, Jaina finally draws the last throw. What's interesting is that we're not seeing any poison by Argagar here. You would usually expect Argagar to exchange away one of his blocks, so that on the next turn, he can exchange back for it. And... Huh. Sure, yeah, I guess that's the only power-up she has. So that in the next turn he can fetch poison, right? Because his innate lets him fetch poison back when he exchanges for a lower high block. Okay. Jaina uses her throw immediately, correctly, apparently. So here you do D and then Dragon's Breath. Is that lethal? I don't think it's lethal. If it's not, it's probably leaving him at like, what, 4 or 5 health? Yeah, so imagine if you had kept that hot coals. Would have been like instant win. Well, not instant. You have to survive another combat without Argagar dealing 22 damage at you. But you can just like dodge, right? Yeah, okay, so you're at 1 health. So at this point, if you Dragonheart and Arc doesn't have a dodge, which he's exchanging away... Yeah, it's not a good idea exactly for that reason. Does he have both dodges in this card? No, only one. Okay, so he probably has the other one in hand. Because he's checkmated against everything. Dragonheart beats everything except... Oh! You chose to lose to the one thing that could kill you in 1 turn. Okay, Arc, do you have a combo? Do you have a... Yes! Oh, that was very close. Very nicely played. Okay, we are going to see... Red Grave with Rina versus Blue Manalker with Evolve back. Whenever they're ready. There we go. Okay, how does this matchup go? Blue Manalker is a... Yeah, okay, you draw when summon, you play when summon, you have an X in hand. You just play it, sure. Six chip damage, which is a lot of chip damage. Wait, only 6? Isn't... Yeah, plus 2 block damage. Okay, never mind. Powers up throws. Which may be a reasonable thing to do here because Grave has just proven that he has a fireball and he's willing to use it. So you probably need other tools. They fetch Dragon's Breath, right? Yeah, Dragon's Breath. So Malakar has an answer to Grave's fireball. It's perfectly reasonable to use it now, to play that or the block mix-up. Ooh, A. Okay. That was also very much a reasonable thing to do. Just plays hot calls. Has learned from the last game. You just play it. High block, yeah. Very scared of sweeping claws, I guess. Ooh, just play the Dragon's Breath. Okay. Exchanges away E for A. Okay, E is a pretty valuable card to exchange away like that, but maybe Malakar just needs that exchange right now. Okay, low blocks, perfect. Very, very good play. Malakar is very scary when he has a lot of cards in hand. Grave exchanging away for A. Weird that Grave didn't exchange D away, because with AB you have a normal chain, right? And AB pumped Z would be a pretty cool combo. And it will also give you meter. So does Malakar... Okay, plays the Reversal. I believe Onimaru is coming soon. For some definition of soon. I have no idea. He's not in this game yet. Okay, powers up for Super 2 again. That's a good choice. Malakar always appreciates having a Super 2 in hand. Exchanges away a throw. Okay. And tricky situation to be in is great. Yeah. Okay. Reversal hits. Grave uses his Red Storm. What is he threatening here? Lightning Cloud? Sure. Yeah, that's the problem. You can just dodge in that situation. So, one thing that you can do instead of doing that... Oh, into Oblivion. That's pretty early. Destroys A. Huh. Okay. Sure. So one thing that you can do with Red Storm as Grave is use your Wind Summon, then Red Storm, and then throw. Because if they beat you, they take damage anyways. Right? And if you beat them, you have Wind Summon on, and if you have meter, you can combo throw into Dragonheart, which is huge damage. Blocks high. Okay, and Malakar takes 8 damage from the Firestorm. Can't return. Stop having so many cards. Okay, discards Fireball and Throw, which both of those are... they're not great, but they also don't super hurt, I think. Grave has been very reluctant to power up this game. Which is really hurting him. I think Grave needs to be threatening Dragonheart to play his game. Otherwise his combos are kind of mediocre. He has like, what, B into pumped Z into X, maybe? Keeps fireballing even though... When you have such a high hand... Ooh, nice big combo by Malakar. Doesn't pump the Z. Which, yeah, he's at very low hand, so... That makes sense. Exchanges away the throw. It's kind of strange that this player seems to not value throws at all. I believe all throws on discard, right? Yeah, all throws are on discard. So at this point, Grave can just dodge. Like, of course, Minalgar doesn't know if Grave has a dodge or not. Okay. That's the other A poke, and here you just combo Dragon's Breath, right? You don't combo? You don't have Dragon's Breath? I forgot. Yeah, he spent it earlier. Whoops. Okay. So as Grave, you want to be using your two... Since you have so many cards, you want to be using your two exchanges to exchange for a pair. Okay, nice throw. And now Renalka really wants to exchange back for that low block. Renalka hasn't played Blue Burst yet. Doesn't exchange. Is he baiting? He's not baiting. Interesting. Okay, so here you just play... Do you play X? Okay, Z. Sure, that makes sense. Okay, Grave is back at a reasonable hand size now. Haven't seen any supers from Grave this game. Blocks high again because of Sweeping Claws. Yep, nice. Blocks the burst. So here you punish with throw probably to get knocked down. I think that's the most reasonable option. Now you're playing against... Oh, Into Oblivion, okay. What do you delete? If Grave had dodges in this card, then I would be... Destroys True Power Storms, okay. I don't know about that play because it's very common for Grave to just draw a True Power of Storms naturally. Okay. So as Grave, do you... Yeah, you block again. Oh, Dragon's Breath knocked down. Okay. That's risky.
Wind Summon!
Plays the Wind Summon. You really wanna power up. Because you wanna be threatening Dragonheart during Wind Summon. For C, I'm powering up C's. Yeah. There we go. Excellent. Now. Oh, is he threatening an overhead too? A throw, okay. I don't know about throw here because your projectiles beat dodges. Okay, dodges, expecting probably a spear. Okay, guess it's wrong, that's fine. Another hit still has to kind of thread the needle. Ooh. Good turn to legal limit. So now Dragonheart is not lethal. Ooh. Very nice. Defensive A. Menelker is kind of struggling here. Because he went really low on hand during one combo, I think. And then recovering from that is very difficult. So you want dodges here more than high block, I think. Because Menelker has exchanged away all of his throws, right? What's he gonna do to you? The most he can do to avoid getting thrown is like either block or use his own fireball. Yeah, Nether Orb. Which, yeah, I guess you want to be aggressive against Nether Orb here. You don't want to let him get back up in hand size. Powers up the Nether Orbs. I don't know about that play here. When you're at such a low hand size, your fireballs are extremely useful. So it's Grave here. You're basically opening yourself up to throws forever, right? And Grave has 2 exchanges, so. Ooh! Plays... it's not often that we see a 15 speed card get outsped. Very nice. It was very risky because it lost to throws. So here you exchange it for throw, right? What is Menarca gonna do to you? He has 3 cards. What are you scared of? I guess Super 1? Maybe? Question mark? I don't think you're scared of Super 1. Chooses to block anyways, yeah. This is a loss for Grave. You don't really wanna let Menarca build up again. You need to be aggressive here. This is a wave D for low block, yeah. Menarca really wants the blocks. Just throw him. Just throw him. Nice. There we go. And that kills, right? Fireball? Or Lightning Cloud? It's the same. Okay. So, we have a 1-1. So, the last match is going to be... Red Jaina versus Blue Menarca. Okay, arc shots turn 1. Drawing both arc shots, it makes sense. So here you throw, right? Yeah. And if you land the throw, you probably take the knockdown. Yeah. Nice, nice. There we go. Menarca powers up with throws for Super 2. You don't want to use it knockdown though, like it loses to normals.